Well, the day that we've all been waiting for has finally come upon us. First game of Santa Fe Bandits football is here, and we have traveled to Austin, Texas to partake in our first matchup as a program here in college football. And we're facing one of the cream of the crop here in the NCAA football family, number 23, Texas. The Longhorns went 7-6 last year, winning the Texas Bowl over the University of Missouri. But this year, their projections are a lot higher. So a very formidable opponent here in our first game here, as we are a very newly established program, of course. And we're going to look to do anything we can to get the upset. Back deep is Nico Pruitt and Tyquan Kimberly. And Tyquan will be getting the first return. He takes it from the goal line, but can only manage a short return. Based off of the travel economics and the level of play that our team is at, we elected to partake in Conference USA here in year one, and we'll probably be here for a very fair amount of time, as there's two running backs in the backfield as we run our first play in school history. It's a throw over to Pinelli, who makes a move, makes one guy miss, and he gets to about midfield there, as the first play in school history is a 31-yard strike to Jared Pinelli over the middle. Scott Ciprano rolling out, making a beautiful read there, as Pinelli gets Santa Fe in UT territory. Handoff to Desmond Nichols. He's not going anywhere. A nice play by Gary Johnson. Johnson was previously a junior college transfer, and he's quickly become one of the best defensive players on this Texas team. Now Cipriano back there all by himself. He looks across the middle, and that's picked off. It's going the other way. Josh Thompson recording the pick in a very bad read here on the first drive of Santa Fe history, as it ends up in a interception for Scott Cipriano. But at least we get to see Sam Ehlinger take the field, as he's become a NFL prospect, really. A sophomore standing at 6'3", has some speed too, and his arm is pretty impressive for only a sophomore. As he fakes the handoff, and he's got room to work with. Cuts it up the middle, bounces off one, and he's wrapped up after a 15-yard rush. Same formation, as Ehlinger doesn't look to run this time. He actually throws it over the middle, but he misses Lil'Jordan Humphrey, who is the highest rated wide receiver in this core, standing at 6'4". He doesn't have top end speed, but he's got good hands, can make people miss. Ehlinger again, this time on third down, he goes to the outside, and Devin Duvernay, he's open. He gets the toe drag in, and Texas will keep the drive alive, as Andrew Beck is in motion. He hands it to the first string running back, that is Daniel Young, and he manages 9 here on this carry. Ehlinger looking to the sideline, seeing what play Tom Herman, head coach of the Longhorns, wants to run, and it's another pass play. He tries to scramble, but going down is Ehlinger, as Musa Ibrahim makes his way back there for the first sack in Santa Fe Bandits history. Beautiful job getting past the right tackle, as it's now a 3rd and 5 situation for Ehlinger. As he looks to the left, Lil'Jordan Humphrey is all by himself, but he has to come back for it, and Alex Gillespie swarms him and makes the tackle behind the line. 3-0 game here early. Back on the field for our second possession, as Cipriano's back there in the gun with Goodwin, as he runs the speed option. Goodwin has some room, but he doesn't have the top end speed to break that off. Still manages 4 here. Now it's bunch set. Cipriano goes to the outside. He has Pinelli again for another long gash here of this Texas defense, making his way into UT territory, as Cipriano connects with Pinelli again. All 75 yards here early have gone Jared's way. First down, Bandits. Now we try the run game, as Nichols finds a little gap, finds a little separation. Only a gain of 4, however. Good one back there with Cipriano, as he looks over the middle. Tyquan Kimberly with his first catch of the year. 9-yard reception there, moving the chains. 2 tight end set, Heisley and Mosley both on the left side, as Cipriano hands it to Goodwin, and he will not get that first down. They mark him just a tad short. In the pistol, they go back to Goodwin, it seems, and he will get the first, trying to spin to the outside, as he had some space but could not break it off. Only a 1-yard run ultimately, but it's a first down. Cipriano, this time he looks to the outside. Matthias Durrell for his first catch. Santa Fe knocking on the door. Could they get a lead here at UT? We'll see. Ciprano this time back to Goodwin, and he gets stood up. Beautiful play by Marquez Bermage back there. Number 42 getting in there and stopping the touchdown from transpiring. Full house package for Ciprano as he cannot get the pass off in time. Not a good play call by Billy the Kid, as there was just not enough protection for Ciprano. But nonetheless, here comes Roger Cairns chipping in a 21-yard field goal to give the Santa Fe Bandits their first ever points in school history as they tie up this game with Texas. Back to the field is Ehlinger and co. as he fakes the handoff, manages 8 before he's taken down by Kris Childress. 2nd and 2 as Sam finds Colin Johnson over the middle, number 9, as he gets a gain of 20 right there on our defense, as that was just a simple little slant. And now Texas will try it again with Young as he cannot bounce it outside. Musa Ibrahim with another big play here in this first quarter, stopping Daniel Young behind the line. Last play in the first quarter as Ehlinger seems like he wants to go deep, and he does, to Devin Duvernay. 19 more yards for him as he finds him outside the numbers again. Texas in the red zone. Last time it was just a chip shot they could only manage, as they want to get more, of course. That's a good first start right there. Colin Johnson making it goal to go. Ehlinger looks over the middle again. Very similar play right there, back to back, as Johnson finds pay dirt here. An impressive drive there for the Texas Longhorns, as we'll see if Santa Fe can respond. Can we keep this upset bid going strong, as Cipriano looks and finds Pinelli once again off of a slant. 16 yards for Pinelli as he is at 91 for the game. Looks like a read option, and Cipriano will keep it. He's fairly mobile for his size, and he will manage 6. That ACL looking like it's holding up pretty well on that run. 3rd and 3. Bunch to the right as Cipriano will look quickly to Matthias Durrell. The ball position was good on Cipriano's part, leading him to the outside, but it just goes through Matthias' hands. Now here's Ehlinger faking a handoff himself, and he finds Deshaun Jameson up the sideline, breaks off of one from Luis Rios, but he cannot finish the play. UT in our territory once again, as it's another out route to Deshaun Jameson for another gain of 5. 3rd down. Ehlinger dumps it off to Daniel Young, who shakes Luis Rios, and that'll be a gain of 11 right there. Texas driving once again as Ehlinger throws it up to Devin Duvernay, who is found wide open again. All game it's just been pitch and catch with that corner route between Ehlinger and Duvernay, as Ehlinger fakes a handoff and actually pitches it to Duvernay for his first carry, but that's going nowhere. Beautiful option defense there. Kris Childress making the tackle. Now it's a quick strike underneath to Andrew Beck, who gets past Alex Gillespie, and he will make his way into the orange end zone, making it 17-3. Now Andrew Beck, the tight end, finding 6 points there, as Texas up 17-3, as going back to the air is Cipriano. Taekwon Kimberly can only manage 2 on that reception. This time in the pistol, he goes back to Theodore Mosley, this time on the right side of the field, but stops short. Chris Boyd making that tackle. At this point, you might be asking the very fair question of why would a team like Santa Fe want to schedule a team like UT? Well, teams like Texas pay teams like Santa Fe to be on the schedule, so that helps with school funding. And also, playing higher competition like this, even out of the realm of, say, Conference USA, lets us know what players to build around and where our team truly is. As Devin Duvernay finds more green as he moves the chains here again for Texas, and here is Andrew Beck to the outside in the flats, getting 6 more. 2nd and 4 now. Ehlinger has plenty of time back there, and he finds Andrew Beck as he toe drags 2 feet in. 13 more yards for these Texas Longhorns. 2 tight ends set, Longhorns, as that's Cade Brewer, the 2nd string tight end, in motion as the give goes to Young, and he puts on a beautiful block, letting Daniel Young walk right in as this game's getting out of hand. If you don't have Cade Brewer sealing off that edge on that play, then you don't have that 11-yard touchdown run. 24-3 now, as Ciprano comes out in the full house, faking to Nichols as maybe the Santa Fe Bandits trying to get something going here before the end of the half, as Durrell gets his world rocked, catching that first down over the middle. Now there's a bunch to the right. Ciprano looks to the flats. He finds Theo Mosley, as he's a tough guy to bring down when he's in motion. 5 yards there. Once again, Ciprano back to the air as nobody's on Tyquan Kimberly, as he finally gets these Bandits back across the 50-yard line again. It hasn't been since the second offensive possession of the game for our Bandits that they've seen this side of the field, but finally, we might have something going here at the end of the half. 1st and 10, underneath to Matthias Durrell, who keeps taking these big pops over the middle. Ciprano can't keep letting his receivers be out to dry like that. 2nd and 7 now, as there's Pinelli. Good ball placement right there once again, as he's eclipsed 100 yards for the game here in the first half. 1st and 10, Ciprano finds Mosley down the seam. 1st and goal now for these Bandits. 2nd and goal as time ticks down to 10 seconds almost. Ciprano has to get rid of that ball before he's almost sacked by Boyd. 3rd and goal now. And the pistol as Ciprano is almost intercepted by Kris Boyd, who's been everywhere here in this first half. He thought Pinelli had a step, but they'll settle for 3 instead. And coming to the end of the first half of play, Texas 24, Santa Fe 6, and it's been about all that you can expect from a matchup like this. First game in school history. We just need to get the run game going more, and our defense, especially our run defense, needs to tighten up, especially when Sam Ehlinger decides to run. Welcome back to the broadcast here, as taking over is Sam Ehlinger and these Texas Longhorns, getting the first possession of the second quarter. They start from their own 35 as they put Andrew Beck in motion, and it is Daniel Young up the middle, bounces off Khalil Grimes, and was tracked down by Musa Ibrahim before he can break that off for a long run. Sam Ehlinger, 16 completions on 20 attempts. Very efficient through the air so far as he fakes, and there's another completion, this time Devin Duvernay, who I've said his name a lot today. Sam Ehlinger has 206 yards total, 104 of them have gone to Duvernay. They put Andrew Beck out in the slot, and they look like he wants to dump it off to him, and he does. Andrew Beck bounces off of one and gets shoved out of bounds. Khalil Grimes saving the touchdown, but still they'll manage 13. Ehlinger all by himself back there. Good coverage in the end zone as he decides to fire it outside the back of the end zone as the coverage was there. Good team defense there. One more chance for Texas before they have to kick the field goal. It's 3rd and goal, as it looks like it's a screen for Daniel Young, and it's a foot race to the end zone, but he beats our defense there. Khalil Grimes was too late bringing him down, as Daniel Young gets in the end zone for his first time this season, as it's now a 31-6 game, as now they're running the speed option. Desmond Nichols has some room, but is quickly closed in on as he can only manage 3. Now here's Goodwin with a snap. He tries a misdirection, but he's going nowhere. Gary Johnson again back there, the very scary linebacker who's had a great game so far, leading this defense in tackles. 3rd and 8 now. One high safety as Cipriano looks outside, and Desmond Nichols looks like he loses track of where he was in the field as he just goes right out of bounds. And Santa Fe will have to kick off of the 3 and out. Angel Huerta with another punt this game, as this one's up, and back deep is Devin Duvernay as he takes it from his own 41. He has some space. Blocking was pretty good there, and he manages to get all the way to the Santa Fe 4-3 already. A very quiet game so far from Lil'Jordan Humphrey. He only has 1 catch so far, and that was the one that Ehlinger had to force to him early on. As that's now a 2nd and 3 on the 35, and this is a give to Trey Watson, the backup back for Texas, and he manages 9. It doesn't matter who carries the ball today. Texas has been killing these Bandits on the ground. Ehlinger rolling out to his right, and he finds Colin Johnson, but it is broken up by Grimes. Only 6 incompletions on the day so far for Ehlinger, as he goes back into the shotgun as it's a 2nd and 10 as he tries to scramble, but Logan Stover is right there to make sure he can't get out. A 1-yard loss on the sack, a beautiful spin move going away from the double team. Great execution right there, and it's now 3rd and 11. In motion, the tight end, Beck, as Ehlinger looks to set up the bubble screen as one man to beat. Yes! Daniel Young has nobody in front of him. Too slow to try to bring him down as Logan Stover. That's 4 touchdown strikes on the day for Ehlinger. Looked like UT might have gotten away with a block in the back. We'll take another look at this. Very close play. Jordan Okadibo might have been able to stop it if he wasn't blocked in the back. But moving on in the game, we run a misdirection as Desmond Nichols is stopped behind the line once again. That is PJ Locke the third. 3rd and 6. Ciprano quickly to the outside. That one is deflected. Devontae Davis getting a hand in there. Once again trying to find Pinelli. Quickly Texas has taken over again, and another give to Daniel Young. And the ball is free. Forced out by Darian Sosa, but unfortunately these Longhorns do recover, so it's nothing more than a 1st down. No tight ends on the field this time as they throw a little bubble screen, and that is defended perfectly by Luis Rios and Corey Blanding as Colin Johnson loses 3 on that play. 3rd and 14 now as they lost another 3 yards as Ehlinger. They're running a screen for the 3rd play in a row. This time it's almost intercepted, and pursuing Daniel Young and bringing him down before the line is a trio of Santa Fe defenders. And now here is Cameron Dicker trying a 54-yard attempt as the freshman kicker pushes it out to the left. The lead will not increase on this possession as it remains 38-6 with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Here comes our Bandits as Ciprano rolls out to the right, and he's forced to chuck this one away. Great coverage downfield as it's now 2nd and 10. Texas has been in control this game all the way since the 1st quarter, really, as a dump off to Desmond Nichols, not doing much. Only 3 there for him. Now here's Ciprano on a 3rd and 7 as he looks to the outside. There's Pinelli connecting again. Jared has had a great game so far. 112 for the game overall and a 1st down for the Bandits. Now it is 5 wide. Ciprano looks over the middle, trying to lead Ashton Blaylock down the field, but it's intercepted. PJ Locke, another bad read for Ciprano here in this game, as that's 2 picks for him. And it looked like he was trying to lead the 6'4" Ashton Blaylock down the field, but he didn't put enough under it. Not a bad idea, but just not good execution there, as here comes the Longhorns looking to extend this lead. The lead's at 32 points now, as it's another give to... No, actually Sam Ehlinger will keep it. Fooled me, and it fooled most of the defense as he manages 10 right there. 2nd and inches now, as... looks like the Santa Fe Bandits bring a blitz as he weaves through, gets to the 2nd line of defense, and manages another 12 on the ground. Sam Ehlinger doing great with his legs. As it's 2nd and 5 now, as 4th quarter has come upon us, as it's just a little dump off to Andrew Beck, who's been very dangerous today. Stopped short at the line, however, this time. Now it's 3rd and inches. As Sam Ehlinger fakes the handoff, and he is met at the line, and he is shoved back, denied the 1st down. That was Cade Grisham and Corey Blanding on the stop on that one, as Texas will have to settle for 3 on this possession. Ciprano on the 1st play on this drive, he's pushed back for a loss of 9. Chris Nelson and co in there to make that sack, as everybody got beat off the snap that time on our offensive line. Now we try a screen of our own since it's worked so well for UT today. Goodwin making a few guys miss, but can only manage 3 or 4 on that one. And it will be forced to punt it away once again. Texas starting at their own 36 this time, as it's a little bubble screen to Lil'Jordan Humphrey, a name I have not said surprisingly much today. It's been rather quiet, but he manages 8 there. Duvernay in motion, as this time they'll fake and actually give the ball to Duvernay off of a running play. He's got plenty of green and gets up to about the 40-yard line. 16 more on the ground for him today, as he's had a very busy one at that. First and 10. Fresh set of downs as he looks over the middle. This time it's Colin Johnson managing 12 or 13. And there's more first downs for these Texas Longhorns. Now here comes Ehlinger as he fakes the give and looks to the bubble screen, but no! This one's going the other way. Jordan Okadibo gets in front of Colin Johnson, and it looks like he might have a pick six to the 30, the 20, the 10. Jordan Okadibo takes it to the house off of the interception as we finally get on the board with a touchdown this time, making it 41-13. Jordan Okadibo trying to make his case to be captain, defensive captain here in year one with an exciting pick six. 41-13 game now here in Austin, Texas, as John Burt has some trouble locating the ball out of the sky, but he takes it inside his own 5, and it looks like he has a couple blocks. He'll cut this left. Maybe can he return the favor? No, he can't answer back with a kick return, but he does manage 52 before being pushed out. Starter still on the field for Texas as Ehlinger fakes the snap, and he is going to go up the middle. He breaks 1, 2, and he has some foot speed too. Benjamin Fletcher has to chase him down, saving the touchdown. Ehlinger's been just as effective with his legs as he has with his arm, as he has another long slash here. 3rd and 2 here as it's one tight end to the left. Ehlinger gives it to Daniel Young to go up the left, trying to punch it in once again, but he's just a little short. But it'll set up 1st and goal on the 1 as Ehlinger keeps it this time. He's walking in. No one's touching him as these Longhorns find the end zone once again. 48-13 game now as Ehlinger has 5 total touchdowns in this one. Here comes our Santa Fe Bandits as Alex Jasinski comes into the game at quarterback. A lot of our second string players in as Jasinski breaks off 2, trying to evade a 3rd defender, but he finally goes down for a loss of 7. Brecken Hager on that tackle. He was finally the one to bring him down as Jasinski trying to make most of his very seldom amount of snaps that he's probably going to get here in year one, as he finds Kimberly there, making it 3rd and 3 as time is winding down. Jasinski looks to the left, and that's Jaden Martinez. That's his 2nd reception of the game right there as we move the chains. Jasinski putting together a decent drive as Alex looks and finds Alonzo Potter out of the backfield. That is the 3rd string running back there, getting some playing time here at the end of the game. Split shotgun as he'll fake to Goodwin and then eventually dump it off to him. Goodwin's got a little bit of space and he tries to fight his way out of bounds, but the clock will keep running since he stayed in bounds. And the clock would hit 000, and that'd be the end of the team debut here as we take a 48-13 loss here on the road in Austin, Texas. This one we took on the chin, but this was pretty much how we expected it to go. Good game for Ciprano. 2 bad interceptions, but other than that, he was very good. Most of his damage came in the first half, though, as in the second half, our offense became absolutely invisible. And for the entire game, our rushing attack was invisible, as we managed 13 rushes on 16 yards between Goodwin and Nichols. So we're going to have to find out a way to change it up a little bit, because that rushing attack is going to be very important for us going forward if we want to try to secure some wins here in year one. Ehlinger had a great game, only 1 interception, that pick 6 to Okadibo, but other than that, he was flawless, even more impressive on the ground. Despite the D looking shaky, we did keep Lil'Jordan Humphrey in check, only 2 receptions for him on the game total. But anyway, we look to our next matchup, which is going to be a much easier game to win, as we face the New Mexico State Aggies in our home opener, actually. The first time we get to see our team storm onto Bandit Field to try to secure our first win in school history. It's going to be Aggies and Bandits. Can we come away with our first win as a program? Stay tuned.